Right, help's on the way. What was that? Was that an instrument cable?
Yeah.
Huh, weird.
I was like, what is this? And she's like, I don't know, it's probably Thom's. I was like, okay, cool.
I've never seen that one before. You sure it doesn't go to her piano?
No.
Okay.
Merry Christmas, cha-cha-cha.
All right. So now we gotta start a fire. Ooh, yeah. Oh, well this
That's
thing
one way
looks...
to get down.
Nope, okay. I was like, this thing looks flammable. And thank God they had the zip line. What'd I tell you guys? Because if they made me climb that shit down, oh my God. It would have been... It would have been but ugly. I would have nerd raged.
Oh, so Thom, I kind of left Ashley to her own devices, but you can answer me on this.
Yeah.
If I don't want to get into the
You're
game.
good.
So her brother's over. They're hanging out.
Yeah.
And when I went in there, she was about to take. They were both about to walk out. And so, and then Ashley messaged me. She's like, "Oh, I'm going to hang out with two of my old friends." I'm like, okay, cool. And then I asked James. I was like, "Oh, so you're leaving?" And what he says to me is, "That's the vibe I'm getting." And it made me feel like as though Ashley is scooting him out, basically bailing on her brother.
Yeah.
Hanging out with her two friends. Now, her brother, one thing about her brother, I don't take him too seriously because he says things in a very different way. So sometimes he means that, sometimes he's just saying it that way because he's a little weird.
Yeah.
But I asked her, I kind of asked her, I was like, so is he leaving or already or what? And she was like, yeah, he was already going. And then I feel like you're bailing on your brother because these two people who haven't talked to you in forever. Because she's been, what I ended up talking about, what she's been upset about, we were talking earlier.
Okay.
Because you said it was a little weird. Was that she felt like every so often she goes through this, she feels like she's being a bad friend because she doesn't have that many close friends.
Yeah.
And my point of view is she's getting her master's and she works a full-time job. And she just got married. Like, this is her first year of marriage. I mean...
Yeah.
I mean, if I didn't work with you and, like, live a building over, I can only imagine how much we see each other. We'd still make playtime because we have the same hobbies we like to do together. But even then, the proximity is super helpful towards our friendship.
Absolutely. I mean, with that, it really is. Like, proximity, dude, helps a fucking butt ton.
Yeah. And so, her workload is just humongous on top of getting married. And so, she's been real hard on herself. So, of course, we've talked about how Ashley can be, I feel like, sometimes too forgiving. So just call her out of nowhere, and so she's like, oh yeah, I'm going to go hang out. It's about 10 o'clock at night, which isn't bad, but I don't like her out and about around here late at night. I don't like her outside. Because
Where are they going?
she's going over to Kavanaugh.
Oh.
So,
Oh, shit, look at that bitch right there.
Fire Striker.
This should do the trick.
Damn.
Yeah, she'll do the trick.
Alright, Fire Striker, hold on. Hold X to light the torch. Nice, now I can just light my own. You're fucking kidding me.
Ooh, yeah. At the beginning of the game.
Yeah, no longer having to find fire pits. Okay, so is there any more before I chime in?
No, I mean, that's really it. I was concerned she's bailing out on her brother. I don't necessarily like that she'll be outside around here at night, but it'll just be...
Kavanaugh, I'll say this.
I mean, like, in our neighborhood, like... Because earlier today...
There it is!
Hold on. Sorry. Shit, I can control her. Okay, so, I in this neighborhood, absolutely. Kavanaugh's pretty chill. Oh, fuck! There we go. How about responding to your shit while doing this play? Oh, I spoke too soon! Oh! No! We're good. That fucking bitch. Oh, excuse me, that's real graphic. supernatural evil lady totally
And I was like,
wizarded our plane out of the sky.
I was like, that wasn't natural.
Yeah, that was. You heard like a voice in Japanese being like, "No one leaves." Oh, dude.
The pilot. I have to get to him.
I have to help that pilot out. But you know, Catman's pretty chill. I honestly, I think like you have a very good point. You know, like she is super busy. Proximity helps in a relationship. You know, if it's a friendship she's wanting to maintain, honestly, good for her for putting the effort into maintaining it. You know.
Yeah.
But swing on the end of the hanging cloth banner like a trapeze.
But I feel like she wouldn't be going out if she didn't feel so bad about. She feels like she definitely doesn't seem to have the understanding. It's just like, well, friendship's two ways, and these girls haven't been able to communicate with you.
Yeah, they gotta you know give in to her too.
Yeah.
You know. Shit, this is Radon. You know, because it's funny because like Lena and I have had the same conversation, you know, about friendship, and you know, in the same way of like, you know, on the other hand of the coin too, though, of being busy, is that, you know, there's a difference in shit, hold on.
Go away! Go away! Get off of me!
Oh!
Lara, you there?
Are you fucking kidding me? Fucking asshole. Come here. Why didn't I shoot him when his back was turned? That's my thing. Fuck. Oh, yeah? Come on. Oh, Christ!
Oh.
Well, that was a little glitchy right there. You know, if it's an important event, yeah, a friend can kind of be, oh, right in your fucking face. Can Laura duck? Can she crouch?
Fuck your fucking face, fuck
Oh, here, spider monkey over your face. There we go. Well, the pilot fucking died. That's awesome. Okay, back to what I was saying.
Yeah.
You know, if what they were doing tonight was like someone's birthday or something, yeah, you know, like, okay, you get that. Yeah, because, you know, that kind of crap to me, it's like, whereas you might not want to do it, you kind of got to.
But you go do it.
You go do it just because it's like, I understand people getting upset and stuff like that because, I don't know, everyone can step away for like a dinner or something like that, you know what I mean? At the same time though, like, you know, just to get like real meta on the conversation for a second, if she wanted to hang out with them, I feel like she would make the time. So maybe it's that she's just unconsciously not wanting to hang out with those people, you know?
Yeah, it's like, I mean, she still hasn't, I mean, it's been, she's in high school.
But that's just it. Who are these friends?
I mean, like, she has a group of high school friends who she just refuses to let go of, even though they go forever without speaking to each other, and they've been real douchey to her.
What do you mean? What do you mean douchey? Like, what have they been doing?
Well, it's like one of them was the one that was just like rude to her at her wedding. Like,
Rude at the wedding?
Well, remember, like all of Ashley, like not all of them, but two of Ashley's bridesmaids out of her high school friends were fucking like as soon as like the actual like the part of the ceremony was over, they didn't talk to anybody, they didn't do anything, they were unhelpful, and they didn't do anything for Ashley either. I feel like her most helpful ones were the three girls that she met in college and has made friends of since like she got like towards the end of college in her program.
A storm that came
Whereas, like,
out
her high
of
school
nowhere,
friends
out
would
of
be
the clear
useless
sky,
and
and brought down
just-
a plane.
I mean, she's
Rational.
nothing like her.
No, it's not rational, Lara.
Hold on, just a second. I'm so sorry.
I just don't know what it is yet.
She's kind of going over everything, just reiterating that the plane thing. That I mean, that's you know, shit. I don't know, dude. That's what?
I feel like she wants to let go of these friends, but there's that like I don't want to let go of my old forever friends. We're like, I mean, just because they're like an old friend isn't necessarily a reason to hold on to them.
Just because they're an old friend doesn't mean they're a fucking good friend. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like.
Dude, I'm living it, man.
Like that's my thing of, you know, Like, okay, so, you know, along that same coin, you know... Oh,
What
hold
the
on.
hell happened?
This storm, it came out of nowhere. These clouds, they just surrounded the plane.
Lara, listen. I saw the crash from here, so you must be close to my position. Just get back here safe.
All right. On my way.
But I am with you on the, like, the way the brother was like... That's the vibe I'm getting. That's totally like a, like, you know... And granted, this is like a normal person's way of hinting, like, yeah, I'm being kicked out.
Yeah.
You know, like I'm... Are you fucking kidding me?
He's in my sight! We got him!
Alright, come on. Yes! Back in the game. Rope. Shit, yeah. You did not just pull out that... What? Oh my god. Badass. Sorry, my focus is all over the place. Okay, back to what we're saying. So I feel you there. You know, Oh, Jesus. There we go. You know, I totally feel you there. I think, you know...
What she has to do, she's like, I mean, she does this all, she's like, just put it on me, she's like, I'll do whatever you want to do. It's like, no, I'm just going to make an opposition for you, and it's your decision. And, you know, that's what I've been trying to do for her, because she does ask me to make those decisions. And I don't need to.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh god.
And I don't need to be making those decisions.
No, hell no, you know?
I don't.
That's, I mean...
But it's because she doesn't want to make the decision, because she knows what she wants to do. That's not what she's like. And I feel like she knows what she wants to do, and she doesn't like it. She doesn't like that maybe her decision is she doesn't fucking need to go.
Yeah, I mean...
Which could be part of it. I don't know. But...
And that's something that, like, maybe, you know, you could ease her along with being like, look, if you gotta blame this shit on me and you don't want to go, go nuts. But if you want to
I've always
go...
told her that. I was like, put that on me. I don't
Yeah,
care.
you know.
I don't care what your friends thought. Well, I would have said thanks to some of them. So... And plus, I don't count them as her friends. They spend little or no time together. One of them that she hasn't hung out with since her wedding. You know, now it's getting almost 2 months away from being a year ago. I mean, so in 10 months she hasn't hung out with this person.
We got it, we got it.
Also,
Yeah, dude. No, I feel you. I mean...
I don't like. I mean, like I've never had like besides this one friend you know about.
Yeah, you know, and on the same coin, like, you know, I was talking with, you know, like, my old friend in that situation at a party, like, the last party that we went to, you know, and we had a good talk about just, like, kind of other people that we're friends with, and at times where, like, you're in a social situation with a friend where, like, the friend kind of lets you down, you know what I mean? And this had happened with another friend recently. We're being super vague here.
Yeah.
But purposeful. So we'll call friend A and friend B. Friend B was being kind of a douche, and I was asking friend A advice about the situation. Mm-hmm. You know, and friend A was kind of like, you know, you kind of have to look at, like, who that person is, you know, as a person. Because at this point, we've defined in our relationships who is a stand-up character as a friend and who is just like a casual, like, sunshiny day kind of friend, you know? Mm-hmm. And, you know, friend A had specifically said, like, you and Jeff and, you know, like, me to him, he was like, those are the kind of qualities he looks for in, like, a good stand-up friend. You know, he was like, those are true blue people that, like, I can ask the three of y'all for a favor. He's like, you know, and I barely know Jeff K, and he's already shown his true colors, so, like, that's the kind of friend he'd be, you know? Versus, like, friend B, he was like, you know, essentially, like, just saying, what the fuck, how do I hook into it? You know, saying that, like, yeah, he's going to do stuff that hurts feelings and all that, but maybe to not take it so personally, because it just, you know, isn't that person's intention to hurt feelings. He's just, that's the person that he is, you know what I mean? And so, you know, it just it really brought that into my mind, you know, when we were talking about the situation of, like, oh, you know, time versus actual, like, true qualities of a friendship, you know. And it's like, time buys friends a lot of credit in the bank.
Yes.
But I feel like a lot of crappy friends try to invoke friendship in the name of time.
Yes.
To be super selfish. You know what I mean? So, like, it's not fair for me to be like, oh, well, you know, there are some crappy friends out there, even, you know, are saying that time doesn't guarantee good friendship. You know, that's not true. It's more that shitty friend. You're gonna have some shitty friends out there. They're gonna attempt to bullshit you and use time as their defender.
And that's the only defender that you can keep bad friends around. Whereas, like, if you have a bad friend that's recently, man, it's like, I ain't calling that motherfucker anymore.
Yeah, you know, and that was a really cool thing that BuzzFeed had kind of mentioned, was like, there was an article on BuzzFeed that was like, ooh,
I'm really glad
yes.
you moved.
You and me both, girl.
One moment they were fine, the next, there was this storm. It came out of nowhere.
It's not your fault, Lara.
I called them here, Roth.
Hey, we'll find another way.
Mayday, mayday. This is co-pilot Jessica Bear.
Another pilot.
177A.
Hello? Hello? Can you hear me?
Got badly hurt when I landed and needed urgent aid. Is anyone there?
Captain Jessup, do you read?
I've deployed a smoke signal. Please
Damn it, he can't hear me. I have to get to him.
No.
His signal's just over there.
We've got our own people to worry about. We'll need to regroup as soon as they find Sam.
I can't just leave him out there alone. I need to get to him.
Sometimes you've got to make sacrifices, Lara. You can't save everyone.
I know about sacrifices.
No. You know about loss. Sacrifice is a choice you make. Loss is a choice made for you.
I can't choose to let him die, Roth.